with the old and with the new. Birth control is now the new normal. People talk about it all the time. Some of you in the audience probably are on one form of birth control. I know I am. According to the CDC, in 2019 Conception Index under Reproductive Health, there are 12 reversible forms of birth control. The newer forms of birth control have simpler procedures, unlike the pill, which you have to take every day. And forgetting one just one day can lead to a fatal mistake. Birth control has come a long way, and you might be wondering how and why. Well, the cause and effect relationship between the sexual revolution and the pill is the reasoning. As the pill progressed, so did the sexual revolution. The pill radicalized the sexual revolution. Medically, procedures were advanced, opportunities were opened up, and social norms completely changed. Former nurse slash activist Margaret Sanger created the pill in 1912 for medical use. Sanger's goal of the pill was to stop unwanted pregnancies and establish Planned Parenthood. However, women had to meet her criteria of A, being a wife that suffered from a temporary affection of the lungs, heart, or kidney, which could eventually lead them to death if she was pregnant. B, being parents who only had abnormal children, which you would say as Down syndrome, okay? And then C, if the wife or husband were adolescents, meaning in college or ending high school, which she stated in her 1911 suffrage convention. Sadly, science was not that advanced, and society views were very strict on the pill. It was not until 1957, after clinical trials, that the results came back proving that the pill could be used as protection against potentially fatal diseases, including ovarian and endometrial cancers, that the FDA approved the pill for medical use only regarding regulating administrations, said Tyler, writer of The Power of the Pill. However, it was not until 1960 the FDA approved the pill for consumption use, said Sarah McMichael, writer slash interviewer for NPR.org. After the pill was approved for conception use for everyone with the Garnswell versus Connecticut case in 1965, the baby boom realistically ended. Women took the time of having more free time by achieving a higher education. According to Sire, editor for Central and Education Statistic, after the 1965 case, the female college enrollment rate went up exactly 2.2% each year, as you see directly, girl. Birth control gave girls opportunity to go to college and finish it. Cara Cato, this is her, was a college student when birth control was approved in 1965, and she spoke on how it saved her life. Cato said that she was fortunate enough to continue her educational life, unlike her friends who got pregnant and, of course, got married and lived on a small farm. The course was meaning forced as society views were not going in the favor of females, and they had a hard viewing on single mothers. And while Cato is not saying giving birth at a young age is that, she is saying she enjoyed her journey to becoming a partner in a college for nursery. She believes she fought for this. As females found the time to continue their schooling and graduate, it only makes sense that job opportunities would increase too. During the sexual revolution, most college graduated already graduated with jobs, and stay-at-home moms, they had time, and so they decided to follow in those footsteps and get a job, such as secretaries, maids, clerks, which were open at the time. While this might not have been their idealistic job, they were happy as they had the freedom that they've been wanting. Females were happier after the pill was improved, as they had not only had forced parental responsibilities on them, but they got little free time to do what they want. For example, Some of the people joined the feminist movement and the sexual revolution, and they fought for what they believed was right. They wanted to take charge of their life, and with the pill, they were able to change social norms that were so against them. As the pill was the first thing to ever separate procreational sex from vaginal intercourse, establishing recreational sex and the idea of women like sex too. The pill had helped radicalize the sexual revolution and impact women's lives greatly. Women could do what they want when they want. The sexual revolution pushed the pill into its biggest spotlight, and the same with the pill pushing the sexual revolution into the spotlight. Changes were forced to happen. They were going to happen as they fought for what they believed. Medical advances, opportunities, and overall life. The pill changed everything. And as I'm saying this, I would like to say that it had a significant impact regarding where people stood in the sexual revolution and what they believed in. Without this pill, humankind will be precisely like animals. Women would be at home and forced to breed whenever, and men would do whatever they like. I am thrilled to say that the pill thrilled to say that the pill and the sexual revolution played a big part in where females are today. And without the pill, we wouldn't be where we are today with these changes that are still happening. My name is Kiana Pickett, and I'm glad to say that this is the end of my talk, and I'm happy that you listened. That is all about the impact of the pill on the sexual revolution.